kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Got it in the middle. It's Weeks. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go back to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack. And now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. So Virginia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on.
It's a fumble on the play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Pulls it in. It's Green. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Turning on the Jets. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. The run from the shotgun. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Hokies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Give to the back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block on back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. Using his legs, it's Stewart. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Drones. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sticks, it's Green. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Hokies will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Quarterback on the keeper. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Beasley. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and 1st down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Chambers. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Works the middle of the field. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Green. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. They'll send the back in motion. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Hairston. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Gives it on the option. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And it's in for a touchdown.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Keith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Looking for the score. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Duke's Mayo Bowl that would have social media buzzing for a variety of reasons, and through 2 quarters of football, that is the case. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, I'll just say it's great to have football back. Let's send it back to the guys at the Duke's Mayo kickoff game for the 2nd half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He'll keep it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block on that. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking for space, it's Stewart. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Drones. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Exactly what this defense needed. Listen, they're at a deficit. They talked about at the half. They need some energy. They need to force some turnovers, create some negative plays. What do? First drive, get a sack. Nice job by this defense.
The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Back to throw, it's Drones. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking left. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's hooked.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. No huddle offense to the line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Goes to the option. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juiced. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Drones. They're setting up the screen. Crosses the 40. Turning it on! Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bennett. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space. It's Stewart. Inside the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Hokies are on the move. They'll give it to him again. And nowhere to go. time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Chambers. He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll run the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Stewart. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Now they're going to throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on third down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To throw, it's Drones. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Weeks. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rides to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hokies line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to pass. It's Chambers. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Caught over the middle. It's Beasley. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense
hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Coming out with it, it's Holloway. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. To the air, it's Drones. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback's just going to take a knee. They punted away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when this panicking never really happened. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.